Hi my lovelies, it's me CAREGIVER. I'm here back with another reading. Alright, so we're just going to see what Spirit wants you to know, right? What's important for you to know right now. As I was shuffling this deck here, I kind of came across this card, which is the Nurturer. And it was stuck in the deck and I was like, that's strange. So it says, I deserve to feel nurtured because I give care to those I cherish. So the fact that there's children here, maybe one of you or some of you have children, and it's time that you kind of give yourself that self-care, right, that you need. It's time for you to like take a step back, maybe get a babysitter, go out for yourself, have someone, you know, watch your children, and kind of like give yourself that nurturing feeling to mother yourself for right now as well. It's going out with your friends, whatever it is, right? All right, so let's see what's going on. That's just a quick little side message. I don't know if this reading is going to relate to that, but I just decided to say that because someone needs to hear it. Someone needs to start nurturing themselves, okay? You can also be a teacher. All right, ready? Let's see what's going on with the collective Holy Spirit. I really hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone is faring well. Your health is good. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful weather. It's beautiful out, okay? All right, so it says, clear your mind from negative thoughts. They can and will manifest. So someone's really thinking negatively. Maybe this is why you kind of need to nurture yourself, nurture your mind. Yeah, okay. Wow. Let's get some more. What's going on? What's the message today? What's the message today? Ooh. Cards flying everywhere. Okay, I have a lot of fire. Maybe you guys are fire signs. Aries and Leo is coming out here. So there's a lot of fire energy. I have separate the fantasy from reality, switch up the perspective, expand your view, trust in your higher self. You know exactly what you need to do. What is for you is only for you. Be confident. So some of you, I feel like, are definitely stressing something, like stressing, like maybe doing something creatively, stressing like a new way of thinking, a new path. I think you're thinking very negatively about that. I feel like intuitively, you may like fantasize that something's gonna happen without you putting work in, and it's kind of like you have to separate your fantasy from the reality, because in order for something to occur you have to put that work in. Something you're not looking at clearly, there's something you're not seeing clearly, and I feel like it's maybe you're thinking kind of a lot of negativity, and you're thinking like the way you're thinking you're still gonna get a certain outcome, and I think that may be the fantasy that Spirit is wanting you to like separate. Like the reality is you're thinking negative and nothing positive is gonna come out of that, right? Also, this also can be like maybe you're dealing with someone or a situation that you're not seeing clearly, something you're not seeing clearly. It says take off the rose-colored glasses. Something you're refusing to see. I feel like at this time you're refusing to see something, and I'm hearing like out of desperation. Like it's out of desperation. Like you're not seeing something clearly because you don't want to see it. You're afraid to see the reality of something. But something is, you have to switch up some kind of mindset. your perspective and the way you're viewing something, right? You have to see beyond that. I feel like some of you, it could be that this separate the fantasy from reality. You need to see like what's presented within the reality and kind of have a kind of practical outlook on certain things at some times. I know sometimes it's hard, like you want to kind of like be fantastical and you want to kind of like be in that mode and that imaginative mode, and that's good, but some things need a little bit more of a practical view, and kind of more step into the reality of your situation, right? What is it that you want to do that maybe you're not working towards? I'm really feeling like something is, you're not working towards something that you want to do, and you kind of like, your perspective is very clouded with negative thoughts, and I feel like maybe you're seeing like, I keep trying this way, I keep doing this, I keep wanting this, but your thoughts are negative, so that's all you're seeing is negative thoughts, right? Yeah, it's like whatever you're going towards, Spirit wants you to be confident in. You have to be confident in whatever the situation is in. And I feel like all this energy that's coming out, this fire energy, it's really you, Spirit wanting you to kind of have that courage, right? Especially with Leo coming out here, kind of have that courage, and with Aries, kind of like taking leaps of faith, right? And having that courage to kind of move towards whatever you've been wanting to move towards, right? Let's get a little more. Clear up this, what is this fantasy from reality? Thank you. Maybe some of you, I'm not a doctor, but some of you need to check your health. Maybe something you're doing or eating or the way you're carrying your lifestyle is, you think that it's healthy, you think that you're going to be okay, and maybe that's just a fantasy, and the reality is like you need to check your health today. Something is not right. Yeah, something that you want to do, I feel, yeah, something you want to do, you need to have certain kind of patience. Maybe you're rushing something. It says happiness is on the way. In fact, it's right around the corner. Be patient. Yeah, certain things that are going to make you happy are right around the corner. But I do feel like there's something with your health that you need to just be mindful of. And I'm not saying that it's something physical. It could be mental. Like when cards like this come out and it's all about negative thoughts, right? It's really about like checking your mentality, checking your health, making sure your mind is healthy, making sure your mind is thinking positive, right? It can also be that. Some of you may be wanting to be happy in life and you feel like, where is my happiness? What's actually going on? Like, why don't I ever feel happy? Why don't I ever have a happy life? Like, why? And that kind of is delaying the happiness from coming in. You need to be patient, surrender, and allow Spirit and allow the universe and allow the Most High to bring it into your life, okay? Yeah, watch out, caution. You have a lot of caution cards here. It's like, watch out how you're thinking. Watch out the things that you're saying. Watch out what you're speaking into your life. Yeah. The harsh reality is that you can do better. You can do better when it pertains to yourself. And maybe that's why the nurturing card came out or was within this other deck, because some of you need to really nurture yourself, nurture your mind more. Maybe take a step away from being the caregiver to others and really put that caregiving love back into yourself, okay? Let's see. Let's get some of this accountability. See what you need to be accountable for. Okay. Exactly. Yeah, you are impatient. Thank you, sir. You're definitely impatient. Spirit is wanting you to be more patient. That came out 2 times. So there's something that you're wanting to manifest, but you're very impatient with your manifestation. You're very impatient. You're like, where is it? I want it to come now. Like, what's wrong with it? Yeah, Spirit wants you to kind of like take a step back, reevaluate the situation. Get a clearer look, have a clearer lens, okay? Kind of like declutter your mind. I'm seeing like decluttering, like compartmentalizing, like or decompartment, whatever it is, like organizing your mind and your thoughts into different areas so that you kind of like have a clearing, and you kind of can reevaluate certain situations, certain ways that you're taking a step back from something and kind of like taking a breather. I feel like would be the best situation for you. Definitely. It says you aren't scared, are you? Remember, you are manifesting this shit. You're in control. Yes. So Spirit wants you to know that you're the one manifesting your reality. And that's why it's like you have a lot of caution things here. It's like check your mental health. Okay, and it's not like you're crazy or anything like that. Not like, oh, go see a psychiatrist. No, check your mental health. Like, check where your mind is at. Like, if you take a step back and you start thinking about things and you realize, like, wow, my mind is really negative. Like, how the good things gonna come into my life if I'm constantly thinking negative things? That's why the first card came out was clearing your mind of negative thoughts, right? Yes, they can and will manifest. So here we have accountability is repeating itself, and it's saying like literally, guys, like you're manifesting this. So it's kind of like take that step back, zoom out, and kind of like see your life for what it is. And sometimes we don't see the blessings that we have at the moment, and it's only when we take a step back that we can actually see like, wow, I actually see like the blessings that I do have. I'm actually being grateful for what I do have, right? Sometimes we're so zoomed in that we can't see what's right in front of us, and we lack being in the present, right? So it's very important to kind of like take a step back. Yeah, some of you are worried about what others are thinking, and that's kind of keeping you from also manifesting. That's another negative thought that needs to be released at this time. Yeah, a lot of you just think negative about yourself, think negative about your manifestations, think negative about what people are saying about you. And I think that you need to love yourself. And maybe that's why this nurturing thing was in that deck, because it's like you need to step back, you need to go to a spa day, or you need to get a massage, or you need to like do something for you to make you feel better within yourself, to make you feel better about yourself, right? Okay. Let's get into these crown cards. That's what I call them. I don't know. They're called like magic. Magic, but I call them crown cards. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Yes, definitely. You guys have to be your first priority. Look what it says here. Be your own first priority. You have to take care of you. You have to take care of your health. You have to take care of here and in here. You know, like taking steps back, you know, really, because a lot of you, I feel like, especially with nurturing being mixed in this deck, it was really, you're really a kind of person who's a caregiver. You care for everyone else. You give everybody, you know, your attention. You give them what they need. You take care of people. You cook, you clean, whatever it is that you do. You're a caregiver. And at this time, it's meant for you to kind of take a step back. You have to take a step back and care for yourself, because if you're not caring for you, how are then you going to help anybody else, right? And care for them your full potential. You have to get into your full potential. So it's time for you to take a step back and care about you, especially up here, like meditating, doing something that's going to clear your mind and allow you to take a step back from whatever thoughts that are like haunting you right now. Because some of you, I feel and I see in my head like the Nine of Swords, like you're up, staying up at night, whatever it is keeping you up at night, and it's time for you to take a step back. Yeah, weave together the crown you deserve. This card is basically like when you take that step back, do something that you know you deserve, something that's going to make you feel good about yourself, something that's going to make you feel like the queen in your own right, or the king in your own right. Okay, yeah, maybe something has ended, maybe but yeah, because at the bottom of the deck there's some kind of ending, and you have the world awaits you, and something about forgive. Maybe you need to forgive yourself about something that has ended, or a new way, letting go of something so that you can kind of invite newness into your life, right? Okay, I'm gonna get into this, and then give me some more guidance for the collective regarding this situation. Give me some more guidance for us that we need to know. Alright. There's a lot of cards there. Yes, trust in spirit so that you can thrive, okay? You gotta trust in order for things to thrive. It's like what I said, letting things go, right? Allowing things to be, surrendering. When you surrender, you begin to trust. You trust in spirit. You trust in the Most High, whoever you believe in. You trust in that entity to guide you and to bring you what, you deserve, or what is needed at the time. Yeah, it's also taking that step back is going to help you kind of listen to your inner voice. It's gonna help you listen to those intuitive messages. I feel like some of you are getting some nudges, some feelings, like you're getting some intuitive nudges, and that niggly feeling is kind of guiding you. I feel like some of you know exactly what you need to do, but you've been avoiding it a little bit. You've been like kind of like second guessing yourself. And spirit is telling you right now to kind of like take note of those messages. Trust them so that you can thrive in your life, right? Yeah, so that you can unveil certain gifts, or things that maybe things you've been wanting to do, right? You can kind of they can be unveiled and you can receive them. Yeah, some of you, this is something that runs in your family. This is something overthinking, maybe running your family, kind of being critical of yourself more than others. And some of you kind of like what runs in your family is being a caregiver and not thinking about yourself. And this is something that needs to be broken. Okay, it's time for you to break that cycle. Yeah, with anything that you do it with good intentions. And you're the one in control. This choosing your path is like you're the one in control. You're the one who chooses what goes on. Yeah, you need to see beyond something that you've been kind of like holding on to. You need to see beyond that situation, okay? Yeah, see beyond the situation. Came out trusting the unknown at the bottom of the deck. So these are the things that you need to, that you don't see, that is kind of like what you definitely need to be focused on. You need to see beyond a certain situation, see beyond a certain limitation that you feel like you're limited in, and trust in the unknown. Go beyond, what you feel your limits are, right? Trust in the unknown. Some of you are afraid of a certain path or taking a certain path, but you're not realizing that those negative thoughts and those fears behind that is kind of like delaying this path from thriving, right? So you need to trust and spirit, trust the unknown. You need to get rid of that overthinking that runs in your family. Or like some of you, I feel, because you're such caregivers, you use that as a distraction from doing something that you were meant to do in this life. So you take care of everyone else and it keeps you from, and it distracts you from thinking and kind of like bringing forth things from you that you were supposed to do in this lifetime. Yeah. All right, let's see what's going on with love. And then we're gonna wrap it up. What's going on with love in the collective's life? What's going on with love? I'm using these messages of the heart just to see what's going on with you. Love, okay? And as always, I don't know if I said it before, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You may watch a video, may watch what I'm saying, and maybe one thing only resonates with you. Maybe a few things resonate with you, okay? Maybe only 2 minutes resonate with you. Maybe only one thing I said resonate with you, and that's what you're here to listen to, right? To hear. Maybe it's confirmation, okay? What's going on with the collective's love life? Ooh, dang. Stuff is, wow, really coming out here. All right, hold on. Whoa. All right, there definitely was some kind of ending here. Okay, there was definitely some kind of ending here with someone who is emotionally unavailable. Maybe you were emotionally unavailable, or you turned to stone. Maybe at one point you were very loving with this person, or they were loving with you, and then they kind of like stopped loving you. They stopped kind of like showing you that emotion. Yeah, maybe somebody was very emotionally unavailable to you, and it was meant for that to happen. That was like the tower moment. That was meant for you to kind of move on and find happiness again. And I feel like you are kind of like, because you moved on, or you left, or this person left, or whatever it was, and something has ended. I feel like you've been wanting, you're like thirsty. You're thirsty for something new to come in. You're thirsty for being with someone new, something new to come in, some more happiness. And I feel like this is where the negativity is. And this is why Spirit's like, take time to work on you. Take a step back from kind of giving to others all the time and give to yourself. This way that happiness can come in, you can manifest that, right? You can turn your whole life around. This is a hard truth, right? It was very hard for you dealing with this game over situation, dealing with something that ended. I feel like also with this card coming out, I feel like some of you, whoever you were dealing with, is kind of afraid for you to move forward. Okay. Yeah, there's something that's old. Something is old. I feel like things that are old are keeping you. Like you kind of like continue to think about old ways and old patterns and old things. And there's some old wounds, I think, deeply within you that you need to kind of resurrect. You need to kind of like extract out of you. Okay. Yeah. Answers that you are seeking are coming. I feel like that is you taking that step back to kind of like see everything in like a higher perspective, from a higher view, to kind of like gain a better understanding of, you know, where you're at. Be happy with the present, right? And wherever you want to go, you got to let things go. You got to let it go. The answers will come in time. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of excitement around you, a lot of good things around you that you're missing because you're kind of too zoomed in, focused on things that, you know, I think you're too focused on how things ended, how long it's been, why you're not having a partner, or why someone's not coming in. But just know that you've done the right thing, okay? Yeah, I think either you or them have some regrets when dealing with this person, okay? Yeah, this person was definitely a player, and I think they have regrets over playing you. And I'm really getting that it can go both ways. I'm seeing like it can go both ways. Like either you are a player and you have regrets, or they were a player and they have regrets. But one of you has regrets for playing the other. Yeah, and I feel like you are looking in this person's life, or they're looking in yours, and they're regretting playing you. They're regretting playing a game with you, right? Thinking everything was hee hee ha ha, you know, and yeah, they have some deep regrets. So it's meant for you to move on, okay? It's meant for you to move on, to move forward. to kind of like focus on you. It's really time for you to focus on yourself and stop being thirsty for getting into something new. That will come in time, but you have to really focus on you. Like it says, weave your own crown. No one is here, like a guy or a woman is not gonna knight you as the king or queen. Like you knight yourself and you take care of yourself as that king or queen, okay? And it will, you know, things will come in time. Someone is definitely plotting. They're deciding whether they should come towards you. Yeah, and they're hopeful that you will take them back. That's what I'm feeling. They're wishing upon a star. They're wishing that and they're plotting. They're plotting ways to get back into your life. They're sitting down thinking, how can I do this? Like, what can I do? What can I do? Yeah. But this person is very toxic, okay? They don't understand that they're the toxic one, right? They don't understand that. Yeah, and I think that the impurity of their soul is preventing them from seeing you and from seeing who you really are. Yeah. Yeah. Spirit's telling you to resist this. Yeah. But they're it's like their toxicity also makes them be very resistant with you. Like this is why they're stone cold, because they're toxic. So they kind of like resist their own emotions. They resist like being in a higher level of consciousness or emotionally, you know, stable. And I feel like although they see you as this queen, as this high on a pedestal, right? They're like, dang, like that was the best love ever. They're not good for you. They're not even good for themselves. They have yet to really work through that. That toxicity card coming out is like they're still in a toxic mode. They're still going to resist change. They're still resisting on changing themselves. They're still resisting on changing their mentality. They're still the same way. Yeah, they heard something about you. Maybe they saw something on your social media that kind of like made them start thinking about you. So they may come around. Spirit's like, nah. You already know you've been down that road before. There's a card that fell. I'm going to pick it up because I think that's the card that Spirit wants me to read. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, this person is from your past. And Spirit's like, kind of leave that past in the past. All right? Leave that past in the past. Anything else? Anything new? Please, reader, anything new? Yeah, just old stuff is, yeah, old things are coming out, yeah. Like anything new and all these old things. I think that, yeah, you definitely are a powerful person because this came out. And this was at the bottom of the deck before. I didn't say it, but it was. And so this is you definitely being a powerful person. And I feel like you have your thoughts really manifest, and that's why Spirit was very adamant early in the reading for you to kind of take a step back to make sure that you're taking care of up here first and then here, because you distracting yourself, caring for everyone around you and not caring for yourself is leading you to manifest those negative thoughts that you have about yourself. You need to kind of like turn your negativity, your frown upside down or whatever, turn your negativity into positivity and start thinking positive thoughts about yourself, about your life, and that will come about. Because you guys, some of you have lack of faith because you've been anxiously waiting for something. You've been so thirsty and insatiably thirsty, wanting something to come along, and because it's not coming along, you kind of think negative, like, oh, am I ever gonna have it? Blah, blah, blah. I feel like right now it's really focused on you. Nothing new is coming in because you lack the faith that you created. Like you don't want someone to come in when you're in this energy of like distraction or this energy of like negativity, because then you're gonna get exactly what you are feeling and exactly what you're manifesting, which is that negative thoughts, right? And you're gonna get someone who's gonna have the same way, right? You're gonna attract this toxicity, and I feel like you're attracting this person again, that negative, this player or whoever this person was in the past, right? With all these issues with emotion, issues with toxicity, issues with resistance. Like them resisting you emotionally and not working through that, that's their toxicity, right? So, all right, let's wrap this up with final messages. Ooh. Final messages for collective. Final messages. Don't let pride get in your way did pop out, and for some of you, this is why that Leo energy was here. Spirit wants you not to be prideful, but kind of also be courageous, right? But don't let pride, some of you are like, oh no, you know, no one could take care of these people like I can, you know, and not kind of taking that step back and not letting you get in your own way. What's the message? Yeah, meditate. I definitely said meditate in the beginning of the reading. I said meditate, 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 meditate. Okay, meditate and contemplate. Take a step back out of your life. This is Pisces energy. Okay, some of you may be a Pisces. Nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, some of you are thinking like you've done a wrong thing, and maybe some of you thinking like, oh, I may have made a wrong move. Maybe I should go back. Maybe I should this. No, honey. Nothing will come of that situation. The past is the past. Leave it in the past. All right? Yeah. Once you leave things in the past, win-win outcome is coming for you. Give me one final message for the person who is this meant for those who are this meant for. Thank you. Yeah, work through your fears. Some of you are afraid, and afraid to make certain moves, afraid to venture into other ways, afraid to let go. Some of you are just really afraid to let go of the old because you're afraid of the unknown and you're afraid of what that means. You're very comfortable with what you know, comfortable with that. Some of you are afraid to let go of being a caregiver for the moment and caring for yourself. Some of you are afraid, like, what if I do that, what will happen? Like, who will take care of this one? Who will do this? No, you need to not worry about that. Don't fear the unknown. Take a step back and take care of you. You are important, okay? You are important. If you don't take care of you, how can you take care of anybody else, right? All right, guys, I really hope that this helped. I really hope that, you know, step out of your comfort zone. At the bottom of the deck, Spirit is just telling you, you need to step out. You need to really take care of you and focus on you at this time. It's all about you. It's all about you. Okay, and a lot of you are uncomfortable with change, uncomfortable with doing things for yourself and not doing things for others, uncomfortable with, you know, doing something different. And right now, Spirit is like, walk into the unknown and trust, and you will thrive. Okay, I really hope that this helped. I really hope that it helped in any shape or form, or it resonated with you in any shape or form. I really hope that it reached all those who it's supposed to reach, and it really gave you the confidence, the confirmation that you needed. Okay, I really love you guys. If you love this vibe and you caught the vibe, please show me by putting a heart in the comments, and sending some wonderful comments. What else do you want me to read about? Like, put some stuff out there, guys. Okay, give me some tips. Like, what do you want me to read about? What are some suggestions that you have? Like, some readings you want to hear? Okay, and or topics you want to talk about. And we'll see if we can make that happen. All right, well, blessings, love, light, and positive vibes. Bye, lovelies.